Hey everyone, so we're going to jump right in. To check to see if you got a little bit of a funky mouth, lick the back of your clean hand and wait just a couple of minutes before you smell it. Once you smell it, you should definitely be able to determine if your breath is stank. Next, you can actually try a clean spoon. Take the inside of that spoon and take it from the back of your throat, which is where a lot of the bacteria is harbored, then smell it. If it's not so good, I've got a few tips that'll help. The first tip is to change your toothbrush a little more regularly than, we normally do. It is said to change your toothbrush every 3 months. I have not been great at this, but I'm trying to do better at it and make sure I switch out my toothbrush just so that you're not continuously putting bacteria back into your mouth. The next hack is to simply eat an orange. Oranges, of course, contain vitamin C, which we know is amazing for us and our immune systems, but they also increase the amount of saliva that's actually in our mouth. Eating an orange will allow more saliva to move those particles out of our mouths. If you don't care for oranges, just grab an apple. But of course, make sure you don't drop it on the floor. So, of course, I had to rewash it. But apples actually remove bacteria and plaque from our mouths, and chewing apples stimulates your gums. So make sure you get those apples in. If you got that real strong onion or garlic breath, this one is going to be your favorite. Grab a cup of water and then just shake a little bit of apple cider vinegar. All you'll need really is just a splash of it because, of course, as we all know, this stuff is very strong. So as you see, it just takes some getting used to, that smell. But surprisingly, when I was gargling it, it actually did not taste bad at all. I was very, very pleasantly surprised. Now, if you're not a fan of apple cider vinegar, you can actually make an alcohol-free mouthwash. All you'll need is 1 teaspoon of baking soda. I actually had to use 2 half teaspoons because I couldn't find my teaspoon. But you'll also add that into 1 cup of warm water. Now, it's optional to use a couple of drops of peppermint oil, but then you'll stir it really good. And then the fun part. When you're ready to gargle, surprisingly, y'all, it tasted so good. I'm so bad at this one, y'all, but make sure you are flossing every single day. It is so boring to me to floss, I know, but I also know that food easily gets stuck between my teeth and in the back of my mouth, especially by my molars. So I just find a fun way to make it enjoyable. Then, of course, make sure I brush right after I finish flossing and then scrape that tongue, girl. If you don't have a tongue scraper, one of the best things to use in your house is the back of a spoon. Make sure you're scraping all the way from the back of your tongue to get that bad bacteria off of your taste buds. If you're a tea lover, grab yourself some green tea and also peppermint tea. Right before you go to sleep, brew yourself maybe like a cup of 2 of these teas together. So what peppermint and green tea both have as a common property is their disinfectant properties. So they actually completely remove any remnants of stank breath. Go ahead and put your water in. I actually threw it in the microwave because I was being a little bit lazy. Make sure it steeps for just a few minutes, and then you'll just put it directly in the refrigerator. Take it with you to work and just sip on it throughout the day. If you enjoyed those tips, I've got a whole lot more. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss any tips about how to make your life just a little bit easier. All right, see you in the next video. Bye.